So why did 61.4% of the people decide not to vote at all in the last general election? There are many answers offered, but one I would suggest is we don't have a truly representative political system anymore. What we have are people who are only interested in serving their power-hungry ambitions, and are cocooned in Westminster and hamstrung by the party system that operates in this country. This means we don't have representatives who take forward the views and desires of the people they purport to represent. When it comes to the crucial choices in Parliament, it's the party leaders who tell the MPs how to vote, not the constituents telling their representatives what we want. Once elected, there is no mechanism for the voters to tell the elected MP their views on important matters and keep them to their election promises. What we currently have in this general election is a list of policies that does not entirely fit what the people actually want. And what we're left with is a feeling of disappointment and frustration. And this isn't good enough. Put another way, there isn't currently a mechanism to vote for one policy over another. But that granularity is very important. The truth is that once elected, an MP can by and large ignore his constituents. There is no mechanism to make the standing MP accountable or have a dialogue with the constituents on a regular basis. There is equally no mechanism to make an MP undertake a vote that is then carried through in Parliament on behalf of the constituency. This is plain wrong, and we as a country need to do something about it. And we can, as the expenses scandal has indicated. Change can happen, and we must make it happen. Otherwise we are doomed to yet more mismanagement and corruption, going on in the same old way. However, making MPs find out what the voters think on proposed legislation would mean that a two-way conversation would need to take place. With the advent of technology, we have the means at our disposal to implement such a system that ensures that the views of the electorate are presented to the standing MP to instruct them how to vote on important bills. This would mean that the will of the people can be translated into the voting lobbies of Parliament and not altered to suit the party whips. This is a proposal we should give serious consideration to. We vote all the time in this day and age, whether it's for the X Factor, or online, for YouGov, or by phone. We're used to having our say and recording our viewpoints. So why can't we do this on the biggest political voting stage of all? The plain fact is that it doesn't suit our current system of politics. Events such as 9/11 mean that politicians with the best will in the world get deflected from their proposed course and end up doing something different than we voted for. For example, when did we get a vote on the retention of DNA on the police database? Where is that issue in this election? It's no wonder that people didn't turn up to vote. Despite its importance, our current system isn't serving the needs of the voters, and maybe people have worked that out and decided to register a protest by not voting. By voting for me, be assured that I would do my best to implement such a system. Using my IT experience of 20 years, I would seek both the legislation and the mechanisms to ensure that your views are known to your MP at all times, not just at election time.